Alrighty, hey everybody in the chat. Happy Friday to everyone. Hope you've had a great week. Finally, the weekend is here. ACH going on a bit of a run today, up about 6%. Dogecoin down 2%. She back up 10% today. I thought they would, everybody thought she was dead yesterday. They're back 10% today. So yeah, good to see the market up. Good to see some of our coins that we cover up a little bit today. But yeah, ACH had a big candle a few hours ago and has been moving ever since on pretty solid volume. But yeah, hit the likes if you're just coming in. Very eventful day in the markets. Let me know where you're watching from, what your plans are this weekend. If you're already drinking, what you're drinking, and yeah, we'll have some fun looking at some charts tonight. Pretty chill Friday evening here. And ACH has got the green arrow once again. Can we break 7 cents on ACH? Alrighty, hit those likes. I'm gonna get things set up here, and let's go. All right, Alchemy Pay fam, hit those likes if you're just coming in. Alchemy Pay up 6% today. We're going to have a fun little happy hour stream here. Streaming some Alchemy Pay charts. Bollinger Bands look healthy. We got the green arrow here. And yeah, had a huge bit of volume come in about 5 hours ago. And we've been slowly moving up ever since. But yeah, about 6.5% on the day. Looking good. Gonna fix the stream here, and then we will get going. Let me know where you're watching from this evening, what other coins you're looking into, and here we go. ACH tags. ACH price. And there we have it. Just that easy. All right, how's everyone's Friday going? Did everyone have a good work week? What's everyone doing this evening? BTC up a little bit today, 62,288 right now. NKN up about 3%, ample fourth here on the chart. Let me know if there's any other coins you guys are checking out now, or bag holding, or Sheeb up 10%, looking good there. Nice, Jackal having an Austin Amber. I think I'm gonna crack an IPA here. Just finished work, X'd out the slack, and getting ready for the weekend here. Jackal, you got any big plans tonight or this weekend, or just hanging out like myself? My girlfriend's at a concert tonight, so I'm basically just all by myself. Gonna look at some charts and DJing out on some things. Put some more into fourth today, ample fourth, and yeah, put some more into stable coins as well. Alrighty, altcoin preseason. Totally agree. I think we're, maybe in the second inning of this thing, but we shall see. It would be very, very nice to have another huge 2017 like altcoin run up. I think a lot of us would be very happy with all of our little moon bags getting a lot bigger. Alrighty. Hit those likes if you're just coming in here. Any ACH holders in the chat, let me know. We got an Alchemy Pay stream going on this evening. We'll probably check out some other coins. But for now, it's going to be Alchemy Pay until it stops moving. Jackal, I see your Maddox down a little bit today, but that's normal. It's run up quite a bit. Probably just taking a breather until hopefully it blasts off some more pretty soon here. Ethereum hitting all-time highs, pretty amazing. SHIB trying to climb back, up 10, almost 11% today. That dog just will not die, and the dog fight continues. Doge down a little bit today to 28 cents. So I would predict those two will just kind of go back and forth each day here until one of them claims the throne. Alright, I'm going to run and grab myself a brewski, some kind of IPA, and I will be right back in 2 seconds. Alright, we got a new Belgium Future Hop IPA, 8% alcohol by volume, so probably gonna get a little buzz from this sucker. There we go, ACH. Can we break 70 cents tonight? We will see. Nice big wick there on the 15-minute. Jackal, how's your weather down there in Texas? Ours is finally starting to clear up here in the middle of the country in Nebraska. I'm finally seeing the sun after 3 or 4 days of just pounding rain, which is now on the East Coast. And looks like ACH is about to jump right off the page here. Not giving a flying F about those Bollinger Bands in its way. We got the green arrow, we're looking good. The green indicator. What's everybody dressing up for Halloween as this year? I'm dressing up as Maverick from Top Gun. Pretty much my go-to outfit every year. Chunk Wobbler, 7 cents tonight would be nice. Waking up to 18 cents tomorrow morning would be even better. No kidding, that would be fantastic. And we've seen those kind of moves with ACH in the past. This is a real nice momentum type volatile, asset here in ACH. So those kind of moves are not unheard of, especially when you have bullish market structure here. Oh, Jackal says, I sent the cold down there to Texas. Supposed to get down to 43 tonight. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it's about 48 here, but at least the sun is finally out. So I will take 48 and sunny any day compared to 39 and raining like we've had the last couple days. Jackal, check out that photo I just put on Twitter. Let me know if I'm crazy or just been looking at charts way too much, but I swear to God, if you flip the Dogecoin chart the one day, it looks like a freaking dog upside down. But that could just be chart eyes. We have a stiff north wind. Yeah, that's probably our fault because it's been hell of windy up here in the north. All right, we got some good viewers in here now. Hit those likes if you could. Get some more people watching the ACH happy hour stream here. See if ACH can hit 70 cents. And as Chunk said, let's hit 18. I bought the day before it mooned. This is Chunk saying he bought the day before it mooned to 24 cents back in August. It was amazing to watch. I had no idea about the Coinbase effect, so I froze and held instead of selling. You never know. Because you can sell too early with these coins. I mean, I do that all the time. That's pretty much my signature move. I sold Solana when it got to $70 because I thought no chance it's going to go any higher than that, and obviously it's like at 200. So I pretty much made a living out of selling way too early. So I wouldn't worry because if it went up to $1.24 and you sold at 24, you would have felt like an idiot. So no, I think that's totally fine, and it's bound to get back up there eventually. So you'll just you'll be fine, Chunk. But yeah, that Coinbase effect is real. That is a real deal. And I'm going to have to fix the chart because ACH has just jumped right off the chart. Holy wick. Man, look at that wick right up there. That is very strong wick with some good volume coming in right now. Looks like we just got some ACH apes getting off work and hitting the buy button, because that is a good looking wick there. Just keeps going. Yeah, maybe tonight is the night. That would be fantastic. But yeah, some other traders that I follow are very bullish on ACH lately. So hopefully we do see a big spike up like that. But the market structure around it looks very good, looks very bullish. So anything can happen, especially with these low market cap coins like an ACH. When it decides to move big, it can move real big. And it can also move real big in the opposite direction, so you always got to be careful about that. Chunk says, what's your forecast for ACH by end of year or early 2022? Tough to say, but I think, if the partnerships keep coming in, they get listed on Binance. It's very weird that they are, listed on Coinbase, have a huge partnership with Binance, but for whatever reason aren't listed on Binance. I think we get that move, potentially some MasterCard Visa action, some, hype from that. You could probably see a 10x in ACH, potentially. Jekyll says, debated on swapping my $50 of ETH for SHIB, but didn't pull the trigger, just sent it to my BlockFi for 5% APY. Yeah, I think that's probably smart. I think a lot of people are aping into SHIB at the last moment and probably going to get dumped on. But yeah, I think that's probably the smart move. I think more and more of my profits just keep going into BlockFi, either with although right now I don't have any Ethereum or Bitcoin, because just overall I think those two are a little overheated. But I mean, I'm obviously regretting that with that move now that Ethereum's hit an all-time high and beat Bitcoin as well. But just taking some profits off the table and staking them in APYs for USDC, which goes up to 9% next month for BlockFi, and then Celsius I think too is around 8 or 9 or so. But yeah, BlockFi is 9% APY for that USD. So I'll just kind of sit out on those big ones and then keep my moon bags for the time being, and build that dry powder. So if we do have a correction, I'll be ready to pounce. But in the meantime, I'm having a lot of fun with ACH and Doge and Matic and NKN and Ampleforth and got a pretty nice bag of Atom and Algorand, Terra, and all those kind of biggies. Had some Axie, finally got out of Axie. But that's been a good mover of late. But lately the Axie ETH burn has come down, so that kind of scared me a little bit. So it looks like that might be potentially losing some momentum as some of the more the other play to earns come into the fray. This is a very weird looking candle here, going from one extreme to the other. Can't really make up its mind, but it wants to go both ways very dramatically. Jackal says, I like Voyager, but the restrictions on non-transferable crypto sticks in my craw. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, I do like BlockFi. I mean, they have not as many options as the other ones. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I can't remember. It's Voyager or one of the other ones where you can stake the Polygon and some other options. BlockFi is a little limited because they only have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Brave, Basic Attention Token, and Uniswap, and I think just Litecoin and Chainlink. So hopefully they'll get some more coins on there. But I think they're all going to have to start being competitive and probably trying to offer some better APYs and more range of coins. Yeah, I think conceivably by end of 2022, Chunk, I think ACH can certainly move here. Yeah, I mean, if you get a Binance effect type situation, that could be huge for them too. Towards the end of the year, depending on when that happens. I mean, it's got to happen sometime soon. And if the MasterCard and Visa stuff gets live and gets a lot of traction, I think that could move them up too. But yeah, I think it's with the size of the market cap. I think you know, a 10x in the next quarter to 2 quarters or so is certainly possible. More realistically, probably like a 2x, 3x before the end of the year. But if we get one of those massive, crazy ACH pumps, that drives it up to 24 cents or something, then that game plan's over, and there probably will be a quick, huge run up. ACH coming down here a little bit. Getting knocked down by that Bollinger Band pretty good. Just kind of trading within this range. Jackal, is Ethereum your biggest holding then? Is that kind of your main bag there? Chunk says whales could also pump ACH to madness just to grab some cash for BTC. Absolutely. I mean, like with a low market cap, low liquidity type coin like ACH, it does not take that many millions to pump up the price pretty dramatically. And you do see that a lot of whale manipulation with ACH. You see that with the Jasmys of the world, the farm, what's the Harvest Finance, those kind of Coinbase coins with a ton of volume, or where they can drive a ton of volume on low liquidity. And Chunk says such a small market cap, they could give us a 4x tonight if they wanted to. Yeah, totally. And I think even a good strategy for a lot of these is just to set sell orders, 2-3x or something reasonable up from there. So if some Asian whale during the night just hits that buy button, then you can scalp some easy 2 to 3x's when some of those happen and you miss it. BTC is your biggest. Makes sense. All right, there we go, ACH. Making a little bit of a run, up 9%, almost 10% on the day. I mean, I said we could close the day 10% up. That would be fantastic. Hit those likes if you would like to see that. Sheep going on a pump right now. Look like it's up to about 12% up on the day. The dog fight continues. Alrighty, hitting the top of those Bollinger Bands there. See if we can go on a run here. Alchemy's market cap is currently about 218 million. So, even a 10x would just be 2.2 billion in market cap. So, not the most unheard of market cap, which a 10x from here would obviously put it at about a 65-cent per coin price. But yeah, not the most unbelievable thing, especially in a world where SHIB is worth 40 billion. I can see a world where ACH is certainly worth 2.1, 2.2 billion. But yeah, up 10% on the day, looking good. Hit those likes if you're holding ACH. If you want to see us break 70 cents today by end of night, that would be fantastic. If you could hit those likes for us, leave us a comment, let us know where you're watching from. And yeah, let's enjoy the stream and the chill ass music. All right, Jekyll says probably need to rebalance my portfolio. That can wait till the end of this cycle. Still trying to accumulate. Yeah, I'm the same. Although I don't really rebalance. I kind of just dollar cost average degen into whatever looks good on the charts and in the fundamentals. But yeah, I've been very strict about, in terms of 50, 25, 25 type strategies in the past, but kind of depending on where the market is, that those rules can sometimes fly out the window, especially if things get a little boring or what have you. But yeah, it's smart to just sit on it and wait and see how the cycle plays out, and hopefully we get a super cycle and it just keeps on going up from here and never stops. I know a lot of people like Suzu from Three Arrows think that's going to be the case, but I don't know. There's a lot of cycle maximalists who think there's no chance we won't have another big bear cycle in the coming in the next year or two that'll last for a while, but we'll see. There we go, ACH, just inching your way up. Slowly but steadily. Trying to get rid of that green arrow, the green indicator. Chunk says this time around we have big financial institutions involved, so maybe we'll never see a long crypto winter again, just a several month-long bear trend. Yeah, I think that definitely could be the case. I hesitate to say this time is different because that's like the worst thing you can possibly say, but I do think there are things that are a lot different, a lot more, structurally significant for this cycle that haven't been around in the past. So I'm fingers crossed, hope that's the situation. But yeah, hopefully we just see small little bear trends as opposed to full blown bear markets. But I don't think you will see the kind of crypto's a scam. It was fun while it lasted. Now it's never. I think people realize that it's here to stay. So I think the theory of the super cycle, I think is pretty valid. Jackal says, so everyone I watch says alts are tied to BTC. Will we ever see a time where a alt will not follow what BTC does? Yeah, I think we're starting to see that with some like Solana. Like Solana was kind of BTC resistant there for a while, and a lot of even some of the other layer ones too. So you can see nowadays, it's becoming a little less, resistant, or a little more resistant, I guess, or uncorrelated with Bitcoin. Whereas in the past, the entire market would just completely do exactly the same thing. And now, I mean, they certainly go the same way Bitcoin goes, but you'll see one really strong layer one completely outperform. Whereas in the past, you just wouldn't see that. If Bitcoin completely cratered, you wouldn't have a day where Solana was flat or just up on the day. It would just be the entire market was red. So I think it's going to be a matter of time until these things start to completely uncorrelate from Bitcoin. But but for the time being, I think, if Bitcoin completely crashes, pretty much everything will come down with it. Jackal, I wish I would have bought just a little soul. Yeah, I wish I still had a little soul and didn't sell it so darn early. But I think I was almost a 10x on soul or close to it. Probably more like a 7x. So for me, I was like, I'm going to take this money off the table. Probably should have just taken a portion of my profits off the table and let it ride. But, I kind of had the same theory I have with Bitcoin right now, where it's like, well, I'll sell and buy back in. But, that every once in a while that does not work out too well. Chunk said that Soul Rally was crazy. It basically gave BTC the finger and took off to the skies on its own. Yeah, completely. Yeah, it was 100% like not related to any movement that Bitcoin was doing at the time. So, I'm hoping we can discover that next Solana. In the future, will it be a Ren? Will it be, one of these other kind of smaller interoperability players or layer 1 plays? That's kind of the goal, is finding those gems to ride through the next big kind of soul wave here, or soul like wave. But yeah, I don't think hardly anyone could have seen it going all the way to 200 that quickly. Not even Sam Bankman-Fried or the whole Alameda gang. But Rin's kind of that next one that I got my eye on, that feels the vibes are very similar to a Solana, where it's, Sam Bankman's, little project that was similar to Solana, where they acqui-hired the Ren team, and Ren essentially works for Alameda now. So that's my next hunch for the big kind of SBF Alameda pump project, but we'll see. A lot has to do with if they're able to make some big traction on the wrap side and in their interoperability plays, and if they can fully move to a layer 1. But that's kind of a big moonshot possibility. But there's some others on the table. It could be that next big Solana type project that just moons no matter what. Could be Near, could be Phantom. They both have had good runs lately and have a lot of strong fundamentals. Harmony 1 potentially too. Elrond obviously. And then a lot of these weird metaverse plays too. Polygon, yeah, totally. Polygon can make another big move here again. That's certainly on the table. Yeah, they're kind of cooling off today, but on the whole, their structure is looking pretty bullish lately. And that Polygon run was pretty epic and pretty biblical. About 6 months ago or 4 months ago, or however long that was. I feel like crypto's like dog years. It feels like it was 6 months ago. It was probably like 4 weeks ago. Poly could see 14 by end of cycle. Yeah. What is Polygon at right now? Do you guys know off the top of your head? But yeah, Polygon's still relatively low market cap too. For a project that's doing so much and getting so much attention, I feel like Atom and Polygon are, ones that kind of everyone knows about, has on the radar, but for whatever reason, the market cap still is fairly low. Jekyll said that would make me very happy. Oh, so Polygon, yeah, they're like 2. Yeah, that would be fantastic if they could 7x to 14. Yeah, we'll see. But I could definitely see them 2 to 3xing before, in the next few months or so. Chunk says I bought Poly at 35 cents. Jeez. Didn't do anything for months, then boom, up to 280. It went, yeah, it was the same way. I don't know when I got into Polygon, but I was there for that ride up. And then also famously sold that one way too early, just like I always do. And right now I don't think I have any. I might have a little Polygon bag in KuCoin or something, but the majority of my Polygon, I think I rotated into Solana at the time, or maybe Kyber. It might have been part of my like Kyber bag or something, or it might be in USDC now. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, that was a pretty epic run Polygon had. So yeah, we've had that big run by Solana, big run by Polygon. Felt like Atom was going to do the same thing for a while, and that one's kind of slowed down a little bit. I sold it. Oh, he sold it 80 cents. Oh wow. Yeah, I probably did about the same thing. I have no idea what I sold it at, but I think I only got maybe like a 4x, 5x at the most with Polygon. And stupidly been covering it on the channel for a long time, but was very bullish on it. But then, paper handed that shit right out of there. Jackal says, when ETH2 comes out, could Polygon separate from ETH and be the next Solana? I mean, it certainly could. I mean, I think they're making moves to make it more decentralized and, not have the, the keys to the entire Polygon network are in the hands of just 3 guys in India. But I think they certainly could. They're making moves to make that happen. So they're not completely dependent on just being, the thing that makes Ethereum work right now. But yeah, I think that could certainly happen where they go more of the layer 1 route. But again, being able to interoperate with so many other kind of protocols and chains, I think will certainly help them. So they won't be completely dependent on ETH. Kind of going the same route as some other players and the Polygons and stuff, and making sure they're working with more than one chain. Chunk says, that's a big reason why I held ACH post 24. I thought it'd pump higher over the following week like Polygon did. Yeah, it's so hard to know. I mean, there's no real good way to chart those kind of crazy price discoveries. Some people can gauge it based on when, if they know when the initial venture capitalists got in, where their prices are, where their unlocks are, what that is. So there's a lot of calculus that could go into that, but still at the end of the day, no one really knows when those parabolic runs we're gonna start or are gonna edge off. Chunk says, look at New Cipher. I bashed it as a shitcoin for months, then look what it did recently. Oh, I know, yeah. That was crazy, because I know so many people that just had no idea what New Cipher was, but they were just holding a bag of that thing. And I think it was almost a 10x in one day. Yeah, that was nuts. And no one ever really had a great explanation for what the heck happened, other than it got listed on whatever Korean exchange, and then also was merging with I think keep. But yeah, that was a nutty day, and I was very mad I didn't have any new cipher because I was the same way. I had looked at it for a long time and was like, I might as well ape into one of these new cipher low market cap coins, and just never did, and then it took off. But yeah, you just never know in crypto. That is for sure. Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm more of the philosophy to just take a lot of sizable, small, reasonable bets on a whole lot of things that you're fairly bullish on there, and just try to buy and hold for as long as you can stomach it. But yeah, more of a like portfolio type approach, because I think there's a lot of VCs that do that, like the A16Zs, who just have a whole lot of small to mid-sized bets and are waiting for one of those to just 100x and take care of all the other ones. And I think that's a smart play and a good way to kind of like hedge your bets and kind of have as diversified a portfolio as one can in cryptocurrency. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go downstairs and grab my dinner from the delivery guy. But Chunk says, I used to say, wanna get rid of your annoying in-laws forever, trade them into New Cipher, and you'll never see them again. That's pretty funny. Just the rotator of the in-laws into New Cipher. That's a good one. That's good. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my food and be back in about 5 or 10 or so. I'll keep the music going, and yeah, I'll be back shortly. All right. Alrighty, chicken sandwich has been eaten. Got a Kentucky fried chicken. It's not a KFC chicken, but a fried chicken sandwich from a nice Nebraska purveyor of chicken sandwiches. The Blatt, just down the street. Was very nice. Had a little brewski with it. And I'm just checking out the ACH chart with y'all. Up about 7%, almost 8% on the day. Yeah. It did not fare well while I was gone. I basically left and three red candles came. Now we got 2. Let's see if we can get back up on the north side of those Bollinger Bands. How's everybody doing this evening? It looks like Sheeb's pumping a little bit tonight. Up 12%. People getting off from work and buying Sheeb, it looks like, on a Friday night. Getting a little loose out there. Getting the old Coinbase account out. Hey, D. Yep. Just finished up the chicken sandwich. Had some Parmesan fries to go with it. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I've been eating salads all week for lunch. Because my girlfriend's got me on a diet because I'm super fat right now. Yeah, I'm all the way up to 189 pounds. Put on the COVID 30 or so, or the last couple of years, or last year and a half or so. So trying to get back down to my weight of around 165. So eating salads during the day, and then when the girlfriend's not looking, I'm housing fried chicken sandwiches and Parmesan fries. That's kind of how I do. All right, fundamentally, ACH looking good. Market structure wise, ACH looking good on the 1 day. Let's see if we can get a pump over the weekend. That would be very nice. See when the weekend Asian market opens here in about an hour or so. Alexa, what time is it in Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong, it's 8:02 a.m.
8:02 a.m. in Hong Kong. Asia loves their ACH. And get a nice green day in the Americas. And in the West, maybe we can get a very nice green day in the East. We shall see. Asia's just waking up. Probably hungover from their Friday night. Alright, we got the green buy indicator going now. Let me know your price predictions for ACH or Shiba or any of the other bags you're holding. Let me know what other coins you got you're looking at. Where you're watching from tonight. If you're drinking something, let me know what you're drinking. I think Jackal's drinking an amber ale, he said earlier. I'm drinking some weird IPA. Let me know if the music is too loud. Hit those likes if you could, if you're just coming in. Hit those likes if you want to see a 70-cent ACH tonight. D, where are you watching from this evening? Looks like Bitcoin's at about 62,100, just up about 3% on the day. Shiba now climbing up to 13.5%, making a little bit of a comeback from yesterday. And Dogecoin down about 4%, down to about 28 cents and a half. So the dogfight continues. And some potential big catalysts for Alchemy Pay coming up in the next few months if they can get listed on Binance, because they are integrated with the Binance wallet and have a very strong partnership there. So that potential catalyst in the next few months, along with the Visa and MasterCard partnership, could get some traction here as well. So fundamentally things look good. Market structure wise things look good. So, all around very bullish. But enjoy the stream. Hit those likes if you could. Every little bit helps. Get some more people in here watching some ACH, some more ACH fam. And let me know what you guys are up to this weekend. What you're doing. Where you're watching from. Jackal says, I was reading about ACH and they are creating virtual crypto cards. Are those like credit cards? Yeah, it seems like it. And I think they're partnering with Visa and MasterCard to do that. So it's a real way to pay via crypto with credit cards. So, I think it's like a virtual credit card essentially, which is really cool. And they're integrated with the Binance Pay wallet and some good big partnerships with Shopify and others, but they're not really on anyone's radar. But again, one of these kind of super punt plays that are kind of fun to take a gamble on, but certainly not a sure bet to take over the world, and very much playing in the same space as AMP, the AMP token as well. But AMP's AMP's market cap's around 2 billion. ACH is around like 200 million. So ACH is kind of my bet in that collateral to fiat and fiat to crypto space. But interesting project, and but yeah, we will see. But it also does tend to be one of those momentum plays that pumps really hard when it pumps, and also just kind of slowly consolidates down and then decides to rip up out of nowhere. Cattle. Agar a los 7.5. I don't know what language that is. I think that's Spanish, but I imagine you're saying, what could it reach 7.5 cents? I think it certainly could. Tonight, I don't know, but it would be amazing if it could. I mean, we had one wick all the way up to 60 or 6.7 or 6 cents, 6.7 cents. So it certainly could get up to 7.75. Maybe. ACH is certainly one of those coins that can just pump the heck out of it out of nowhere. And as we were talking about earlier, that it pumped all the way up to 24 cents at one point, and then came roaring back down to 6 cents. So yeah, certainly as 7 cents, is certainly possible. All right, I'm gonna go get myself another brewski. Alright, ACH dumping a little bit here with a red indicator. Hit those likes if you're just coming into the stream. Let us know who you are, where you're watching from. What your predictions for ACH are. Are we going to see another big run up here soon? Let's hope. Had some nice volume lately and some good market structure, so everything's on the table for Alchemy. But we shall see. Alright, ACH fam, how we doing? Hit those likes as you come on. Bitcoin coming down just a little bit here. ACH trying to hold on to the bottom end of that Bollinger Band. Let us know where you're watching from tonight. How much ACH you got? What does your ACH moon bag look like? And hit those likes if you could. Yeah, good question, Jackal. It's actually they have a like a committee at CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap as to what gets listed. And I know, like, I work with some exchanges with the work that I do, or my day job, and I know, like, it's such a pain to get listed on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. So you basically submit. There's like a form where a project or an exchange submits the details about their project. Then there's API keys and things as well. But yeah, they review it, and from what I hear, it usually takes like a week or so for the team to review it and approve it, and then get it listed. So yeah, it's basically just like a standard approval process, but seems, from what I've heard, pretty arbitrary and up to the project itself to list it, or I think anyone can list a coin. It's just a matter of if it's going to get approved or not. But that might not be true. You might have to have some kind of clarification if you're a part of the project or something. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know like, if the NFT and the copyright world would collide if, because I would think it would take a while for like the old stalwarts of the industry to get okay with NFTs. But yeah, I think NFTs could certainly change the way the music industry works, and especially around royalties, how they would be able to charge per listen. That I'm sure they could figure that out. But yeah, I think NFTs have application just so far reaching just outside of this kind of like initial use case of OpenSea, NFT art and things. Yeah, I think that's kind of the grand vision for the NFT in the music industry is the royalties, because I know that's what like Mark Cuban's very bullish on. Utilizing NFTs in the ticketing space for like Dallas Mavericks games, where they're able to make that royalty for every time a ticket is bought from a scalper to another scalper, or off the market. So I think the same will apply for music, is the same as it applies for art right now, and just probably hundreds of other use cases outside of that. But yeah, the whole NFT space is super interesting. Jackal, do you own any NFTs right now? Yeah, I'm the same. I haven't bought my first NFT yet. But there are some bands doing some pretty cool things. I can't remember who it was. It was like 5 or 6 months ago, where they put their they put their album out as an NFT and auctioned off like tickets and like lifetime tickets and things. So I think they're doing some interesting things around like merch, but yeah, I think the application for royalties and on individual songs and albums could be huge in the future, and like a really cool thing. Yeah, I've heard good things about Audius, and I think I've even covered them a couple times in the past. But yeah, that's a really cool application. I think I checked them out once with their app on once, but I don't use it very regularly. Yeah, ACH not faring too well. Yeah, that Dead Mouse NFT. That would be pretty nice to have, or a solid CryptoPunk. Did you guys see that CryptoPunk that went for like $850 million the other day? But it turned out to just be a complete wash trade essentially. But yeah, that entire space is nuts. But yeah, ACH just kind of diarrheaing out here. But we'll see. Could have a nice little pump here anytime soon. Have you guys seen that new Matt Damon Crypto.com commercial? I'd play it on the stream, but I'm pretty sure, as we're talking about copyrights, I'm sure I'd get a copyright infringement on the video. But kind of a cool commercial, and good to see some big name actors getting involved in crypto. And we got Tom Brady with FTX now. We got Matt Damon with Crypto.com. So yeah, I think it's a very bullish signal for the space. So, Chunk, it looks like your new cipher is pumping again. Pretty insane little pump over the last 30 minutes here. Up. Yep, screen got rugged a little bit there. Internet connections, not the greatest, especially when I have so many damn tabs open. But pretty big green candle here. Man, I swear this new cipher just pumps out of nowhere for no good reason. And when it pumps so hard. Jackal, did you hear about that crypto, or not crypto.com, but the Voyager and Mavericks partnership? Where I think I think you're already on Voyager, if I remember correctly, but you get like $100 for free for just putting $100 into Voyager with some Dallas Mavericks promo code. But yeah, I was tempted to open a Voyager app or account because of that today, but didn't know if you had taken advantage of that because I know you're a fan of Voyager. Yeah, I guess it's a big partnership with Voyager and the Dallas Mavericks between Cuban and the CEO of Voyager to bring Voyager to Dallas and you know, try to get all the Mavericks fans on into crypto and onto Voyager. But yeah, I saw that today. It's like I can't remember what the promo code is, but when you sign up, you get $100 if you just deposit $100. So it's like a free $100. But you have to open an account and do all the KYC and all that stuff. So I think I was just too lazy to do that today.